Two QPAD members, two very good friends, who are members of two different local unions. Jennifer Bornstein is a PTU member. She has been employed by Lester B. Pearson School Board since 2004. She has taught adult ed, high school, and now is in her first year of a tenure-track position at Margaret Manson Elementary School, teaching grade 5. In Jenn's words, "I love to bring teaching to life, make it fun and entertaining, not only for the students, but also for myself." MTA member Jody Wilson is teaching a grade 1-2 split at Elizabeth Ballantyne School. It is her 22nd year teaching with the EMSB. These two met a couple of years ago when their daughters were in the same kindergarten class and bonded over their passion for all things teaching. Last year, they tried a few activities with their students, such as a neon math party and a book cafe. This year, they're working at coordinating and collaborating together from their respective classrooms. Jody reached out to me at QPAT to share some of Jenn's amazing activities via our Teaching in Quebec platform and other social media outlets. Well, after speaking to both of them, I quickly realized that these two needed a platform for others to hear them talk about the importance of having colleagues, no matter where they may be, to run ideas by, to share resources, and especially to laugh together to get through this unprecedented time for teachers everywhere. Enjoy this mastermind meetup between Jenn and Jody. And for the record, I discovered them.
Hey, Jody.
Hi, Jenn.
How's it going?
Oh, it's another busy week at school, getting ready for the December countdown.
The excitement never ends in our lives.
What projects are you working on in your class this week?
So we just finished the most incredible project ever. So we were working on descriptive writing. We were going over narratives. So we teamed up with a class in the States. One of my groups was in Pennsylvania, the other group in New Jersey. And it was other grade 5 students. We paired up all the kids into groups of 5-6 kids. And they had to create a monster out of very specific material. So they had...
Hold on. Go back. How would I find a school in Pennsylvania? Tell me, what did you do? How did you find these people?
This was super random.
Random.
Everything I do is random. I read a lot of teaching blogs. I look online. I'm part of tons of Facebook groups that deal with like upper education or Bitmoji classes. And this person posted that she had seen this project a few years back.
Okay.
And she thought it would be a really cool idea to get it started again. I think we ended up being 50 teachers that did this monster match.
Excellent.
And it was really cool because we were the only ones in Canada.
Oh.
Which would be neat if it was all over Canada. So the kids got their materials. They had a joint Google Doc because everything we do is on Google now. Yeah. They had to create their monsters. So I didn't want it to be an extremely tireless effort. So they had 35 minutes to have a shoebox, pom-poms. What else did they use?
Could you see me doing this in my classroom? Like I have grade 1s and 2s. Would they be able to do this, like with the materials and put it together?
I think they should be able to for sure, because they can create it as intricate or as simple as you want them to do. So give them a specific amount of time, let them get it done. They create their monster, and then with your guidance and maybe with like a list of words, my kids had to really do descriptive writing.
Okay.
They described every detail about putting their monster together.
Okay.
So that when we sent the descriptive writing to the States, they were able to read it and recreate what we made.
Oh, very cool. So your monsters were made here, and then they had to, based on your children's writing, create the same monster.
And we did it vice versa.
Did it work?
It was phenomenal.
Okay.
The pictures were amazing.
You gotta admit, maybe 1 or 2 were a little off.
A couple were really off.
And I have a vision of my grade 1 and 2 monsters, but okay.
My kids did amazing. They made frogs. They gave them names. They went into a lot of detail. And then we watched a YouTube video about how to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. And the kids giggled because it explained descriptive writing so well. And it's his dad with his 2 kids. And he talks about making a peanut butter jelly sandwich and putting peanut butter on the top of the bread. And he put it on the crust.
Oh, because you weren't giving enough. Yeah.
So the kids really got the idea of how to write something descriptive.
I can see that with my little ones when we're doing sequencing,
Yeah.
like the steps in order to do. And I was going to do this week with the snow coming out, the steps to building a snowman.
Perfect.
Like, what are you doing first? What are you doing? And then, and finally, using like the transition words and then seeing. But I like the idea of actually having a model. Be nice if we had a little bit more snow, because maybe I could try it that way. Or using cotton balls.
You could definitely use cotton balls or styrofoam.
Oh, styrofoam balls. This is where I need you, Jen, because you're more of the crafty person, whereas I attempt these things. Oh, I like that. That'll be fun. And are you planning to do, I know last year we did this really cool neon math class. Are you going to try doing that again?
Oh yeah, the kids have been asking me already since I looped with them.
You need to wear your fluorescent though this year.
I am going to wear a lot of fluorescent.
I had
this
all
year.
the math lesson went really well. We made stations. We brought in black lights. We had fluorescent colors on. And the kids got to go to the different stations. In grade 1 and 2, I used the glow sticks to practice telling time with the glow sticks. What else did we do? I need to bring this back from last year because it was a lot of fun.
We did a lot of writing with highlighters.
Oh, yes.
Loved
Because you
that.
could see when they planned out and they did all their answers with the highlighters on the big chart paper.
Yeah.
That worked really well. And you need to pick a rainy day to do it or a dark winter day.
Something that's a little bit darker.
Yeah.
I was lucky because I was able to cover my windows really easily with the curtains from the school. And I've got all my lights already in the box ready to go for us.
Awesome. Let's look at doing that in the new year then.
Yeah.
I could see that. Excellent. Okay.
I love sitting and chatting. We
I
get to
know,
discuss
we
so
get
many
to-
different
And
ideas.
coming up, gingerbread houses. Are you attempting this year with your class?
I don't know if I could do this.
I've got the gingerbread baby unit on the go right now. My kids are just going to be starting to read the gingerbread baby with the ninja baby and practicing comparing. And then we can finish off building a house. I like to build the house with graham crackers, icing, and lots of candy.
I love that idea.
Yes.
We're not allowed candy in our school, but we do make exceptions here and there.
This is for artistic reasons, not for eating.
Exactly.
If one falls in the kid's mouth, then it does. But
It was an accident.
It was an accident. It's fun to see the houses, and it's also fun to watch them collapse when they tried to bring them home. That's the only thing I haven't mastered is how they take these creations home with them.
I can't say what happens in my classroom stays in my classroom.
That's
There's way
it.
too many pictures.
That's true. That's
Yeah.
true too.
I love that the parents getting super involved.
Oh, that's what I was just gonna say. You had a really cool activity you did in October around Halloween with candy, and your parents like stepped up and helped you pull off something
Big
pretty
time.
amazing. Tell me
So-
about that.
We created Candyland in the classroom. My entire classroom looked like a game board.
So
I
cool.
had massive lollipops, cotton candy, ice cream cones.
So cool.
The parents really helped to decorate to make everything look good.
What were the kids' reaction? They walked in and they just
So
like,
they had no
see this.
idea
so
whatsoever. And then they walked up to my door and they see this huge lollipop and they open the door and their faces, I swear to God, their chins must have hit the floor.
I love it.
They were like, what? Really?
That's so cool.
Came in super excited, and every single station had to do with whatever we had just finished in our lessons.
Mhm.
So we were working towards math tests, so everything was covered in a station, but on ice cream cones, on candies, so that it all followed the same theme. I had cutouts of gingerbread houses where they got to add candies to them.
See, there we go. I think I'm gonna borrow some of these props for my
And
class. I'll have to try this. I like it.
I love the fact that it makes learning fun because these are kids and learning should be all about enjoying it. And
I was every morning, Jen and I talk on the phone from 7:30 to 7:45 is our morning commute chat. And let me tell you, you were pretty excited about this as much as the kids were. So
yes,
it was definitely, when you make it fun for the kids, it's also fun for us as well.
I was bouncing off the walls,
Yeah,
excited.
I was that. And I'm glad it was a total success. And I will definitely want to be trying that in the future in my classroom. I think that's really cool.
I also like that other people have started to see like some of the theme days that we're putting together and that they're asking me, like, what do you do with the kids? And so the kids just did a whole project on their birthday, which
Yes.
was pretty neat. And they took their birthday project and they we created a full birthday party and we did it bilingual. My partner was super on board, very excited. And we got party hats. We did cupcakes with not lit candles because I don't really trust these grade fivers with candles. We sang happy birthday to each other.
See, that's cool.
And then they had 8 different stations that they went around. Even my student teachers got involved creating different things. We went over triangles. They made party hats. They did another descriptive to like end off the unit on descriptive writing where they did it with a cupcake and decorations. And it was just, even the student teacher looked at me and she goes, your kids are amazing at descriptive writing. And I was like,
it's working.
That is a win.
It's working. All this effort, it works. Yay. But I was gonna say for them for the new year, what are we gonna do? Where are we gonna look? We need more ideas.
Oh, I have so many
I
ideas.
saw the TikTok one with the operating room. I want to try that one in my class.
I've already got the stock in my classroom.
Excellent. So were they like have to like what theme are you gonna use it with?
I want to do
language arts. And
I'm
what
gonna
can
do
I do
both.
with the little guys?
Oh boy. So with the little guys, I would just do simple adding and subtracting
Yep.
because I'm going to do order of operations because, you know, it's like an operation. And in English, we're going to do more like character traits, inside
I can
traits,
do character
outside
traits. Yeah, for characters and story.
Is that good?
Absolutely. Yeah, that does sound good. And I'm gonna wear scrubs and we're gonna look like little doctors and we're gonna like dissect a body somehow. Yes?
Or on a paper.
No, I want something with hands. Maybe they're Play-Doh putting something.
You're good.
I know. I need to
We're
do
gonna get
some.
there, but
Yeah, but we're gonna keep researching this, and over the winter break we can have more of our mastermind meetups.
I just went to Chapters and they had a whole brain kit if you want to dissect a brain. Yeah.
There you go.
It's pretty interesting, actually.
Huh. Are you gonna try my book cafe in the new year with your group?
Yes. So I have spoken to the manager at Starbucks, and they're going to be giving us all kinds of cups and
By
buses.
us, you mean me too, right?
Of course.
Okay.
And we're going to do Starbucks.
Yes,
so that we can
Starbucks,
really
yes.
set it up.
I have the pamphlet already made, and they can
Oh, I
try
love
the
that.
different genres, and it's like a menu. Last year when I did this, I totally set up the classroom like a cafe. I had the cafe music playing when the kids came in from after lunch. They had the tablecloths, and they had different styles of books on each of the centers. And they got to go over and check out like which genre they wanted to like investigate reading and what they liked about it. And it worked out really, really well. And I served little snacks and apple juice and wine glasses. So we could really have fun with this. I think together we can with the Starbucks though, maybe hot chocolates or
I
something
think
like
hot
that.
chocolate would be so much fun.
Oh,
The
it's gonna be
kids
cute.
love it.
That's gonna be cute.
Make cake pops.
So Jen and I met because we have too many children. And our daughters were in the same class together. And we realized being moms with kids and teachers, it's a hard job. And so I could not have survived COVID without her support, like ridiculously. Both our husbands work a lot, so we get to hang out if the kids are in the class together, and we support each other because it was a rough year. Our daughters were in kindergarten together, and when COVID hit, I really wish I had known you when COVID hit, because I was home alone with the 4 kids pretty much all day, every day, coming up with ideas and activities and trying to figure out how I was going to do the online at the same time. But it was when our daughters graduated kindergarten, we started speaking because you hadn't RSVP'd to my daughter's birthday party.
Right. We were at this.
So I was a little bit like, who is this Chiquita not responding?
Yes.
And so when I realized you're another teacher, I knew, I was like, right away, I was like, hey, we're the same people.
Yeah.
And the ideas, it was like we were instantly connected.
I came to your house for the first half of the party when the unicorn couldn't show up.
That's right.
Came back 2 days later, and on that second time that I was at your house and there wasn't that many people,
That was it.
it was just as if we've known each other forever. And we started talking about teaching and
Ideas and
we shared everything, and it just grew, this bond that we had over children, over husbands that work evenings, over teaching and the passion for teaching, the love for teaching. It just sort of
the venting. We do vent
venting,
sometimes. We do
definitely
vent
the
sometimes
venting.
for the profession and our husbands. but and our children. But we definitely, it's been amazing having you to share these ideas. And it's also cool that you're like in a different school board, so we can kind of bounce things off each other, like, hey, what's going on at your board, or ideas, or what's being offered, and we can kind of compare and kind of take, you know, the good with the bad and figure it all out. But I do love that you're in the older grades and you help me with the younger grades and thinking of how we can like adapt it for either level.
And that's what we do. We adapt.
That's right. Even like this year, I want to do more. When we started the year off, we did the dot day together and had our kids each give each other their dot creations, Peter Reynolds dot day. My kids really enjoyed that. So we'll have to come up with something else in the new year too. And even have them like Zoom call each other.
I was thinking that with your gingerbread stuff, we could do that too, you know?
Oh, that's true. We could just be on like Zooming while the chaos amongst both classes.
Yeah, I think that would be a lot of fun.
Or maybe some of your older kids could read our kids some stories.
I was just thinking that.
Reading
my mind as usual.
Look at this. And this is how the ideas usually happen. As we're talking or walking or having drinks, the ideas start to flow. And I'm so excited we get to do this together.
Yeah, every once in a while, you just have to be able to let out your ideas and share. And that's really what our teaching is about, right?
Yeah.
Sharing.
Yeah. Sharing and getting, you know, having fun. Like you said, like it's for the kids to have fun because then we have fun.
Exactly. I love my classroom. I love going to my classroom. Like kids asked me if we really have to have head days. And I was like, yes, we do, but I'm so happy you don't want them.
Well, we need them.
I need them.
You need them.
Yep. It makes a big difference when kids are able to enjoy themselves.
Well, I look forward to doing some more projects with you.
Can't wait.
See what mess we can get into next.